Hello, hello, hello. Aurelia Davis, the educator's educator, the educator's educator, coming to you another day this week. Still talking about STEM, still talking about STEM jobs and why it is so important to teach STEM in preschool. This is what I push toward teaching STEM in preschools, but at the same time, preschool through 12th grade. It is important to teach STEM. We're finding out now that a lot of our children are not prepared for jobs that are happening within today's world. I just turn this off, my phone off for a minute. And if they're not prepared, that means they're not being taught the skills that are needed for them to get a good job or to get good jobs. When we think about jobs before, we talked about teaching, and we talked about social work, and we talked about medicine, being doctors and engineers and things like that. Well, they're pushing more emphasis on the technology and engineering and mathematicians and scientists. This is what STEM comes from, STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. And then, of course, the other AM component, which makes it STEAM, would be the arts. And I love that part of it. But if I was to go to my cards, my STEM cards, STEM learning cards, here they are. If I was to go to my STEM learning cards, what I would start off and the way I start teaching is I say, the T in STEM stands for technology. What is technology? You would ask the child, what is technology? Or you would let the child know. Technology is the use of science in solving problems or a method for using a machine for doing something that is created by technology. So when we think about technology, we're thinking about computers, thinking about analytic systems and so on and so forth, which is what basically our world is based on today. And then tapping into a little bit more of my research, it says working in technology field enables you to develop new systems and software or program existing systems. Types of jobs in technology include computer programmers, web designers, software system developers, network architects, and computer system analysts. For a technology career, you may use scientific reasoning and data to develop strategies and solutions for solving a host of technological issues. So when we are looking at our children, we don't just decide that they don't know enough about this. I have seen within the last 2 or 3 years, I have seen babies and phones. Let me explain that. I've seen babies with phones. Okay. I've seen babies with phones. They know how to take that phone. They know how to tap on it, with a fingertip to get it to do something. And that's working a machine. And these young people and babies are have these phones and laptops and things in their hands immediately. So they are used to them. So if you're giving that child or that preschooler a phone, or you're giving him a laptop or a computer to work on, start teaching him about what that particular laptop about the technology of that particular tool that he's using. And you'll be surprised how that once they start finding out about all of the vocabulary that involves it, all of the problems that those laptops solve, they would become interested in maybe becoming one of the people that would like to take on a job that includes them working with a computer. So it's not the type of thing which makes it also easy, because a lot of the things that we're talking about in STEM, the children are basically doing it now anyway. They're out there with the science. They have the hands-on tech for technology, the engineering, building things, bridges, and with Legos and things like that. All of this includes the careers that are standing in place now, looking for people to work these particular careers. So it didn't come on to talk along, but at the same time, that's why it's so important to get that word STEM into preschoolers. In other words, for them to know that S stands for science, T stands for technology, E stands for engineering, and M stands for math. They're not too young to learn this. So let's start mentioning these words and just start building this vocabulary up so these children will know exactly how they can how they can get a terrific career or a brilliant career in STEM. Okay, this is Aurelia Davis. I'll be coming back to you with some more. Tomorrow we got, well, maybe in 2 days from now, we're going to be talking about the engineering aspect of STEM. And of course, if you have not purchased your cards yet, please do so. Let me see if I can put it back together. But these are the cards. These are my STEM cards. They include technology, of course. Let's see, one is in here. We have the cards for math. For science. I'm sorry. For science, these are science cards. Then we have our technology cards. These are the technology cards. And of course, there's lessons on each one of these for you, for the adult to be able to use and work them. And then we have, of course, the cards for engineering cards. And then we have the math cards. These are the math cards. And they're very easy to handle, and just, then we have some blanks so that you can develop lessons from the cards themselves. So if you have not gotten your STEM cards yet, go over to AureliaDavis.com and order your STEM cards. Love to get your opinion about them, because I'm enjoying them. I'm using them. I made them up, but I'm using them every day too and looking at them. Okay, this is Aurelia Davis, the educator's educator. STEM, learning cards for preschool. Thank you. Have a great one. Bye-bye.